wake up in the morning, see the same old sky. The clouds are forming, and I know not why. The mailman comes and puts it in the slot. It might take me forever to realize what I've got, but all things are possible with God. It's not a dream. All things are possible with God. It's not a dream. I hear my children coming, running up the stairs. I don't know their secrets, their hidden fears and cares. They're heading out the door into the great wide. Don't know what they'll meet up with or with what they'll collide, but all things are possible with God. It's not a dream. All things are possible with God. It's not a dream. It's not a dream. The night is coming on, don't know where it's coming from. The street lights all turn on, I hear them start to hum. There's people out there walking in the night, looking for a window with a light. But all things are possible with God. It's not a dream. All things are possible with God. It's not a dream. It's not a dream. I'm a soul in a body, in a building, on a planet, in a universe that never ends. I'm a soul in a body, in a building, on a planet, in a universe that never ends. I'm a soul in a body, in a building, on a planet, in a universe that never ends. I don't wanna hear about it anymore. I keep telling you I got enough. You keep trying to give me more. Lessons on new ways of taking it on the chin. You're working on my very last nerve. My very last nerve's wearing thin. But I'm only human, not a proxy in this war. I'm only human, born to live, cry and die, and find out what a human is for. All the people that I know are underneath the load. Cubicle situations are strung out along the road, trading the viewpoint of the eagle, where they could see it all, for the perspective of a keyhole in a lavatory stall. But I'm only human, not a proxy in this war. I'm only human, born to live, cry and die, and find out what a human is for. Now the gears are bearing down as the walls begin to shake. The whole structure is buckling The earth begins to quake, the ceiling falls away, that had obscured the sky. The people step out from the darkness, they begin to cry. I am only human, not a proxy in this war. I am only human, born to live, cry and die, and find out what a human is for. 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 When you have no word, and every breath is like a curse, you hear the approaching herd, and you're calling for the nerve. Out upon life's bleakest shore, where you can't lose anymore. You can rule over it all. You could even hear Jesus call, if only you would fall. So concerned with how you come across, you always have a smile, but what does that smile cost? If only you would bend, maybe that would be a friend. You could help each other mend, share the greatest gift of all, if only you would fall. Your black crow cries, but it just as often dies. You've been so long hypnotized that you're hard to recognize. Now that everything is gone, there's no act you need to put on. You can have it all, Cinderella at the ball, if only you would fall. Said and done, it's time to see what can be won by letting go instead of trying to hold on. The last thing that you want to do could be what releases you. You can dissolve the wall, it could be a free-for-all, if only you would fall. Well, he's rude and crude and loud, no one has less reason to be proud. He's filling up all the air and shoving me into the crapper. He says, come and work for me, you can be my worker bee. Make me rich and I'll discard you like a rapper. But I said, I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. I got something else to do and it can't wait. Find someone else to trim your sails and a cut bait. Cause I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. The devil comes and says to me in my time of misery, you look tired, honey, baby, do you need a rest? Deny the God that gives you life, I'll save you from all pain and strife. Become another stressed out robot like the rest. But I said I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. I got something else to do and it can't wait. Find someone else to trim your sails and a cut bait. Cause I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. Jared Kushner met the law, then he saw his dad-in-law, who said, did you tell him anything, boy, did you squeal? Jared says, a young man like me got no place in a penitentiary, so I'm sending you there instead, you rotten heel. He said, I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. I got something else to do and it can't wait. Find someone else to trim your sails and a cut bait. Cause I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. No, I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. I got something else to do and it can't wait. Find someone else to trim your sails and a cut bait. Cause I ain't gonna go down with your shipmate. You can walk on water and leave the land behind. Across the hulls of all the shipwrecks your feet can find. You can talk to people you can't even see. You can walk on water, if only for a moment. In that moment you are free. You can speak in languages that you've never known, to dispel the illusion that you've ever been alone. Nothing that you need to pardon or even to atone. You can walk on water, if only for a moment. In that moment you are known. Reaching out your hand as you begin to sink, staring straight into the sun as you wait for it to blink. You can walk on water, even if it's but a drop, or a flood that breaks the levee and embarrasses a mob, passing through a doorway that you once thought was a grave. You can walk on water, if only for a moment. In that moment, you are safe. You can walk on water to the coast of Africa, to the part of Monte Cristo, to the shores of Shangri-La, working from a blueprint by another worldly hand. You can walk on water, if only for a moment. In that moment, you can stand. I've been to the place where the flowers don't grow, where the trees cast no shade and the rivers don't flow, where the bounty lies spoiled and wasted on the earth. Death is a miracle, just like your birth. Death is a miracle, just like your birth. On the threshold of a doorway to another life, on the head of a pin, on the edge of a knife, on the toss of a coin, on the turning of a card, where your love goes on forever, but your fear don't get far. Love goes on forever, but your fear don't get far. When your thoughts are a forest and your feelings are snow, your last chance expired some time ago. All earthly propositions add up to nil. Your coffers must be emptied before they are filled. Your coffers must be emptied before they are filled. Phantasmal spirits that you kind of recognize, forming and reforming before your eyes, like the echo of a voice that resounds through the years. Too joyful for laughter, too painful for tears. Too joyful for laughter, too painful for tears. The edges are sharpened, the road is rough home. You're greeted by animals you've never known. Silhouettes in the mist, shadows on the plain. Reflections of life are all that remain. Reflections of life are all that remain. At the border where they confiscate all that will rot, there's nothing you own, nothing you got, except this moment like a bird that flutters and flits and disappears in the instant you're conscious of it. Disappears in the instant you're conscious of it. The force of the hands bidding you back is so strong. The battle is met, but for who knows how long. And how many struggles went on through the night, left you fighting with nothing in the dawn's early light. Left you fighting with nothing in the dawn's early light. The canyons of clouds by the setting sun is clean, like a soul reaching out for what it believes. The merciless night strikes a light from the sky, leaving only the outlines of the earth to go by. Leaving only the outlines of the earth to go by. So many ghosts lining up to haunt you, so many graves for you to fall into. Down the path faint and fading through the smoke and the dust. Not easy to follow, but follow you must. Not easy to follow, but follow you must.